I used to have short hair. We're talking short hair. And it was fun. It was a fun season of life, but I have obviously successfully grown my hair out. And so I wanted to give you some tips, some tricks that I use to grow my hair out from this to this. So let's go ahead and jump right in now. Big disclaimer. This is just for my girlies that have thin, fine, wavy hair. Here are the products. So one thing I wanted to call out is that I fell for this trap. So hopefully you don't fall for this trap, but I would watch a lot of Abby Young's hair tutorials. She has amazing videos on YouTube, really solid advice. However, I would fall into this trap that I was like, oh my gosh, if Abby uses this product, if she uses this shampoo, if she does, all of these things, I'm gonna do all of that and then I'm gonna have hair like Abby, this luscious, beautiful, mermaid-esque hair. And that is just not the case. And you're probably thinking, well, duh, like that's not how it works. But I would just fall into that trap that I could get beautiful, thick hair like hers. And yes, I can take really good care of my hair. I can do my part, but my hair is going to be different than hers, just with someone having thin, wavy hair. So I just want to throw that out there. I tend to be very ignorantly optimistic when it comes to hair care and skincare. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want what they have. I'm just going to buy all the products and I'm going to have what they have. But that is not always the case. So that's why I think it's even more important if you're a girly with thin, fine hair, just watch the tutorials for your hair type. And same with skin too. If you have dry skin, if you have oily skin, just watch the videos that recommend the best solutions. And I know it's obvious, but that was a trap that I fell into. And then the second thing is, as you saw, I had a bob, a micro bob. It was fun. It was a great season of life. It made me look older, which I wanted to do. That was kind of strategic. That's why I wanted to get the bob. And having a bob is a lot of fun. You can style it. It's less work, less maintenance. And I just definitely liked the look of the bob, but then once I was over it, I was kind of over it, and I was like, oh my gosh, how do we speed up this process? I want long hair now, and that grow out phase takes a while. Truthfully, there's no amount of biotin supplements, hair, skin, and nail supplements, even Nutrafol, that is going to dramatically speed up the process. Yes, it can help, but unless you get extensions, you kind of just have to get through the grow out phase. So to my girlies, if you're thinking about getting a bob, just be ready to commit to that hairstyle and or just be patient during the grow out phase. So I just want to throw all that out there. First tip is just do not use heat. And I know you're like, oh, that's the worst piece of advice. I like using a straightener. I like using a curler. I don't like how my natural hair looks. And that is kind of part of my hair growth journey, is I had to lean into how my hair naturally looks and use creams and leave-in conditioners and gels so that it looks good. And so I'm not as tempted to use heat on my hair, because if you think about it, our hair is already prone to breakage. So then when you add heat into the mix, your hair is just going to break even more. So just try to avoid heat as much as you can. I got heatless hair curlers from Amazon. That worked really well, although I had to grow out my hair to at least my shoulders for that to work, because as you saw, I had a really short bob, and there's only so many things you can do with a bob that short. So getting heatless hair curlers, amazing. And then just getting products that work for your hair type has made a really big difference for me. Tip number 2 is to take some sort of hair supplement. I cannot pull the trigger on Nutrafol, and I know everybody and their mother is telling me how amazing Nutrafol is, and I just cannot justify the price. So in lieu of that, I take biotin. This thing is empty because I've taken it so much, but biotin has definitely helped my nails and my hair grow. That's made a big difference for me. I also take a scoop of collagen each and every day, so that helps with the hair, helps with the face, and then I also take hair, skin, and nails soft gels. So supplements can help. Supplements can definitely help just speed up the process, but again, nothing is going to be crazy dramatic, so just note that. But I do recommend, if you're in this hair growth journey, definitely consider taking some sort of hair growth supplement. Tip number 3 is get yourself a hair mask. I don't really care what kind of hair mask it is. There's a lot of hair masks out there. I personally love this one from Trader Joe's. Like, this works really great. I've used Olaplex 3, which is amazing. I've used a couple others from Amazon. To me personally, I haven't really paid too much attention to like which ones work, which ones don't. To me, they all work as long as you're using a hair mask. So I will wash my hair with shampoo, I will put on a hair mask, and then I will do conditioner just on the ends of my hair. That makes a big difference. So I would highly, highly recommend, if you have thin, fine hair, and especially wavy hair, just use some sort of like hydrating hair mask. And again, I'm not sponsored at all. I'm just trying to help the girlies that have thin, fine hair and you want to grow it. So I follow this girl on TikTok, and she's kind of like the hair queen, it seems like, and she has like this 4-product process for getting beautiful curly hair. And I ignorantly thought, oh my gosh, if I just use these 4 products, I'm gonna have hair like Ashley's. And no, that is not the case. Because if you look at her hair, I'll put a video up on screen, and you look at mine, there is a big difference. And sadly, for someone who has thin, fine hair, you put too many products on, it just like weighs it down. It just deflates it and makes it look extra greasy, extra oily. So just save your time, save your money, and just don't follow other people's advice that have different hair types than yours. So I know I'm just trying to drive that point home in case you are a little delulu like I am. So when it comes to my hair care routine, when I get out of the shower, I have found these 2 products work wonders for my hair. And just note, I am still on my hair growth journey. So you best believe I am following all of these tips religiously. But one thing I'm trying out right now is I got Nioxin, and this is supposed to help with hair shedding. I don't know necessarily if I'm experiencing a lot of shedding, but I've heard just like as you get older, you experience hair shedding. And so I got System 1 shampoo and conditioner, and I'm only like 3 washes in, so it's like very, very new. I'll keep you posted if that is worth it. I will say that Olaplex is amazing. Like, there's just something about using Olaplex shampoo and conditioner. Just my hair is just hydrated and beautiful and amazing. So could definitely recommend Olaplex for thin, fine hair. Then when it comes to post-shower care, I usually use a leave-in and then a mousse. Now, leave-in is a must. A leave-in conditioner is a must if you have thin, fine, and wavy hair, because you gotta keep your hair feeling hydrated and so it doesn't break. So a leave-in is a must, although when I use a leave-in, my hair just falls flat. There's no body to it, and like I mentioned, my hair is wavy, so there's a little bit of wave in there. So when I use a leave-in, it just completely falls flat, but then when I use a mousse, it seems really dry and dehydrated. So I found the perfect combo is using a leave-in and then also using mousse. Now this combo has worked wonders. It's worked wonders for my hair. This is a leave-in conditioner, and I love this. I'll do 2 pumps of this, and I'll kind of use it to detangle my hair just with my fingers, no comb. Also, I forgot to mention, I use a microfiber cloth to dry my damp hair. So I will use 2 pumps of this, and I will kind of brush it through. Another trick is you leave it quite damp. Like, we're talking, it's kind of dripping at the ends. That's something too, if you have wavy hair, is you want to contain as much water and moisture as possible. So I'll do that, and then this is from Living Proof. It is a full texturizing foam, and I'll just take 2 pumps of this and then just scrunch throughout my hair. And I just feel like that's the perfect combo because it's hydrating with the leave-in and it still has a bit of volume to it, and it's not super weighed down by products. I can guarantee you if I added another product into the mix, my hair would just like deflate. So that seems to be working really well. And then this is also a leave-in conditioner that I love. I rotate between this and the Way leave-in conditioner, and this is actually called Grow Long. And I don't know what kind of secret formula formula they have in this, but I have noticed that this does help with growth. Doesn't help with body. That's why I like to rotate between this and that one, is because like this will grow your hair, but it's just gonna feel flat. So again, you need to mix this with something else if you want the body. If you just want to use leave-in conditioner, you just might not have as much body. So, but this one is great. Got it from Amazon. Now let's talk about oil, because oil is such a complex topic. Because yes, to the girlies that have beautiful thick mermaid hair, and again, like, I'm jealous of you. I am 1000% jealous of you. Oil, unless it's so lightweight, it does not work for us girlies with thin fine hair. It weighs us down. I know there's a lot of content out there about like scalp oiling, and I don't know about you, but like when I put oil in my hair, it just makes me double wash it, and then that strips away more of my hair. So I don't even really mess with oils. So if my ends are feeling just a little bit dry, I'll use just a touch of this bonding oil, because it's so lightweight. You can tell I use this a lot. But just a touch, just to add a little bit of hydration to my ends. But I pretty much stay away from oil because it weighs down my hair. And then when I used to like drench my hair in like coconut oil, which that's on me. I probably should not have been doing that. I find myself like double washing my hair, so I'm like stripping away my hair, trying to get the oil out, and so I'm just not even gonna mess with oils. So again, that's something that I've picked up on. It really comes down to your hair. Yes, for the girlies that have thick, luscious, beautiful mermaid hair, this works. But I'm just saying, if you have thin hair, just do some extra research. That's all I'm saying. Also, I realize you probably actually want to see my hair if I'm giving you advice and tips. So here's my hair. It probably needs to be just combed out a little bit, but this is with the Wavy leave-in and also this texturizing foam. So you can see we have just a nice wave to it, and I use this hair mask. I'm telling you, if you're not using a hair mask, you have to get one. It makes a difference. So, you know, there's a little bit of wave to it. So yeah, we're on a hair growth journey right now. So I just like having it behind so I don't have to worry about it. A couple other things that have helped my hair growth journey is sleeping with a braid overnight. So I heard this a while ago. I can't remember who I heard it from, but basically sleeping with a braid, just like a braid down your back with like a silk scrunchie, can help prevent breakage. And yes, I swear by that. I think that has really made a difference in growing my hair out. Obviously, once your hair is long enough to put in a braid, there was just kind of a weird period when I still had that micro bob where I literally could not put it barely even in a ponytail. So yes, when your hair grows out, then you can do the braid method. I know there's like these silk bonnets, and I'm just not quite there yet. I'm tempted. I'm definitely tempted, but I'm not quite there yet. I use silk pillowcases, a silk eye mask. Those have made a big difference. So let's talk about trims. Now, I have been on the fence about hair trimming for so long. I initially thought that like hairstylists came up with this recommendation of like, you have to go and get trims, and I'm still on the fence about it. I do think for someone with thin, fine hair, sometimes it gets to a point where you look at your ends and you're like, these are covered in split ends. And at which case, yes, go get a trim, just go get the trim. Even if it's like half an inch, even a full inch, maybe even a quarter of an inch. If you physically see split ends, just go get the trim. And that happened to me like a couple of months ago where I was like, oh my God, I want to grow my hair out. I want to keep growing my hair out, but my ends are covered in split ends. And so I just got an inch off and my hair has just never felt healthier. People say when you get trims, it helps it grow, which I still need to know like the science behind that. But anyways, yes to trims. I say no to micro trims. I tried that out where it's like you're supposed to get just like a dusting. Like, what do they say? Like a quarter of an inch every month or something like that. Could be wrong on that, but they're called just like a dusting. Just get a dusting. And I don't think no, I don't think that's worth the money. First of all, I don't think that makes a difference. I think you should grow your hair out, and then when you start to see the split ends popping up, then that's when you go get your hair trimmed. And again, this is with growth in mind. If you just want to maintain, if you're happy with your length, if you're not in a hurry to like grow your hair out, different strategy, I say just keep growing your hair out, do all the things, take really good care of it, no heat, and then when you start to notice split ends, then just go get a trim. Like I said before, that happened to me a couple months ago where I was like, oh my God, there are so many split ends in my hair. I'm just gonna get an inch off. And so yes, I just say get a trim when you notice the split ends are getting worse, and then just kind of time it that way. To be honest, that's what I recommend. So, okay, I think that was everything. I'm trying to think. Yes, I think that was everything. So if you're a girly and you have thin, fine, wavy hair, I hope this helped. And again, like that's probably one of the biggest pieces of advice is just watch content, watch recommendations for people who have your hair type. And we're still on our hair growth journey, but I'd like to think that my hair it's feeling healthy, it's feeling strong, it is growing. And so yes, I'm gonna continue with all of this and keep you posted. I still have not pulled the trigger on Nutrafol. I'm still kind of waiting that out, but yeah, happy to do more videos like this. So let me know and I'll see you in the next one.